Hello and welcome. This is from the CBN, where we bring you weekly reports and expert analysis of the actions, policies, and economic initiatives of the Central Bank of Nigeria. I am Oluyemisi Dada. President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday formally unveiled the highly anticipated Nigerian Central Bank digital currency known as the eNaira at the State House, Abuja. The eNaira is a significant leap in the evolution of money, and the CBN says it is committed to ensuring that the eNaira, like the physical naira, can be accessed by everyone. In today's package, we have details of the official launch of the eNaira, plus report on the opening of a purpose-built 100-bed fully unsued hospital facility supported by the Central Bank of Nigeria, with a mission to reverse the trend of medical tourism by Nigerians. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
North, South, East or West, male or female, old school or millennial, rural or urban, the Naira is the same, and so is the eNaira. The eNaira is a legal tender issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So, let's embrace it. The eNaira will foster financial inclusion, improve access to credit, facilitate cross-border remittances, and it's easier to transfer. eNaira, same Naira, more possibilities. This message is from the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN.
Thanks for staying tuned. The CBN designed digital currency, the eNaira, got activated earlier this week. The launch of the eNaira was a culmination of several years of research work by the Central Bank of Nigeria in advancing the boundaries of payments system in order to make financial transactions easier and seamless in every strata of the society. The launch also followed a series of engagements with relevant stakeholders, including the banking community, fintech operators, merchants, and a cross-section of Nigerians. The CBN stated that the eNaira is a journey, and the unveiling marks the first step in that journey, which will continue with a series of further modifications, capabilities, and enhancements to the platforms. We have more in this report. The waiting came to an end when on Monday, 25th October, Nigeria became the first African country to launch its own central bank digital currency, the eNaira. Nigeria has one of the most advanced payment systems in the world, and the eNaira is expected to drive a more cashless, inclusive, and digital economy, complementing the gains of previous policy measures.
The CBN believes that eNaira will make a significant positive difference to Nigeria and Nigerians, including A. Supporting a resilient payment system ecosystem, B. Encouraging rapid financial inclusion, C. Reducing the cost of processing cash, D. Enabling direct and transparent welfare interventions to our citizens, E. Increasing revenue and tax collection, F. Facilitating diaspora remittances into Nigeria, G. Reducing the cost of financial transactions and improving the efficiency of payments in Nigeria. Therefore, the eNaira is Nigeria's CBDC, and it is digital equivalent of the physical naira. As the tagline simply encapsulates, the eNaira is the same naira with far more possibilities. The eNaira, like the physical naira, is a legal tender in Nigeria and a liability of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The eNaira and naira will have the same value and will always be exchanged at 1 naira to 1 eNaira.
The CBN Governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, who listed the milestones so far recorded since the eNaira platform went live on the internet, noted that since the advent of the IMF Structural Adjustment Program in 1986 and the introduction of the second-tier foreign exchange market, the naira has been on a one-way free fall from parity to the US dollar in 1984 to over 410 naira to a dollar presently. He called for an end to widespread import dependency and increase in local production as a means of ending the debate on the true value of the naira.
As custodians of your national reserves, let me first assure you, Your Excellency, that there is no cause for alarm at all. Our foreign exchange reserves are strong and indeed getting stronger by the day, crossing the $40 billion mark and is one of the highest in Africa and growing. But we cannot fritter our reserves away on cheap imports and currency speculators. We must return to an employment-led growth anchored on productivity and rewarding producers of local goods, services, innovation, and new technologies.
President Muhammadu Buhari remarked that money has been a part of human history for at least the last 3,000 years in some way, shape, or form, and that money has evolved over this period to correspond to the realities of the economy.
In recent times, the use of physical cash in conducting businesses and making payments has been on the decline. This trend has been exacerbated by the onset of the coronavirus pandemic and the resurgence of a new digital economy. Alongside these developments, businesses, households, and other economic agents have sought for new means of making payments in the new circumstances. The absence of a swift and effective solution to these requirements, as well as fears that central banks' actions sometimes lead to hyperinflation, created the space for non-government entities to establish new forms of private currencies that seemed to have gained popularity and acceptance across the world, including here in Nigeria. In response to these developments, an overwhelming majority of central banks across the world have started to consider issuing digital currencies in order to cater for businesses and households seeking faster, safer, easier, and cheaper means of payments.
Back at the CBN headquarters, encomiums poured in for the teams that worked tirelessly to make the eNaira a reality, while the governor spoke further on other initiatives of the bank.
Real work started about 6-7 months ago with a very energetic, painstaking team from the bank. We've worked tirelessly, night and day, weekends, weekends, to make sure that we delivered on this project. When we started, we weren't quite sure that we'll be able to meet our target of launching this in October. But one thing we removed from our lexicon was impossible. So I really want to use this opportunity to thank all the directors, all the staff. You know yourselves, I've been completely amazed by the dedication, by the foresight, by the independence, the innovativeness that you all displayed to ensure that we were able to deliver this, and in so doing, we have all individually and collectively not just distinguished ourselves, but made our governor a very, very happy man.
We have a few other projects that are on the pipeline. The Nigerian Theatre Project, which is meant to support our creative industry, the youths, is a project that is currently ongoing, and our promise is that we will deliver that by latest December 2022. We have the Nigerian Commodity Exchange Project. It's another noble project that we consider very, very key in delivering a mandate of price and monetary stability, and we're happy that project is also going on, and we will also be launching that, Nigerians will see. We also started with the Infrastructure Corporation project, being led by Central Bank, Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, and the African Finance Corporation, to help to see what can be done to bridge the infrastructure funding gap that we have in Nigeria. We say the first phase of this project will be about 15 trillion naira. Looks small, but I tell you it's a lot of money given where we are starting from. There are a couple of other projects I'm sure that we will be embarking on, because we believe that we should not just be a central bank that sits down and talk about just price and monetary stability. We must stand and be able to support and defend our country. We must stand and be able to defend our economy. We must stand and see to it that we do everything that can be done to deliver not just price and monetary stability, but our people must feel positively the impact of our actions in their lives, in making sure that we would embark on projects that will create employment, and then grow our economy for the good of our people.
He assured that every necessary measure had been taken to ensure that the eNaira is safe to use.
We would not embark on a project where we have not really dimensioned the risks. You identify a risk, and you now measure the risk, and then we think about how to manage the risk. We have looked at it. There is no need, absolutely no reason for anybody to be afraid of the risk of maybe hacking your account and the rest of them. This morning I set up my account, and my account is operating very well. And I can assure you that with all, I talked about the BVN. The BVN is one of the best payment system infrastructure that we have put in place. And I can assure you that with all everything that has been done, you cannot hack into it. If you hack into it, if somebody hacks into yours, it will be because you were reckless in handling your information, but not that this system failed.
Nigeria's digital currency, the eNaira, is an extension of payments system in the country and is to eventually reduce the over-reliance on third currency when fully embraced. In addition to all policies and actions of the Central Bank of Nigeria to support the economy, especially through the trying times of COVID-19 pandemic, Governor of the bank, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, has announced a new financial instrument titled the 100 for 100 PPP Policy on Production and Productivity. It will be anchored in the Development Finance Department of the bank and under the direct supervision of the governor. Mr. Emefiele announced the new initiative in his speech during the unveiling of the eNaira at the State House on Monday.
Under this policy, the CBN will advertise, screen, scrutinize, and financially support 100 targeted private sector companies in 100 days, beginning from November 1, 2021, and rolling over every 100 days with new set of 100 companies whose names will be published in national dailies for Nigerians to verify and confirm. Working through our banks, the financial instrument will be available to their customers in critical areas to boost their production and productivity and to immediately transform and jumpstart the productive base of our economy once again. After these 100 projects by companies, in the first 100 days from November 1, we will take the next 100 companies and projects for another 100 days beginning February 1, 2022, and then another 100 companies for another 100 days beginning May 1, 2022. The purpose of this instrument, Your Excellency, is to take further steps to reverse our over-reliance on imports. We believe that if we target and support the right companies and projects, we will see a significant, measurable, and verifiable increase in local production and productivity, reduction in certain imports, increase in our non-oil exports, and improvement in the foreign exchange generating capacity of our economy. This, in my view, is the best and most sustainable way to address the Naira's value through production and more production.
Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Nigeria has cautioned the citizenry to be wary of criminal and illegal activities of some individuals in a fraudulent Twitter handle purported to belong to the bank. The imposter handle at eNaira_CBDC and fraudulent persons have been posting messages related to the eNaira with the intent of wooing unsuspecting Nigerians with claims that the CBN is disbursing 50 billion eNaira. That is untrue. The CBN is not the owner of the Twitter handle at eNaira_CBDC and has indeed suspended its presence on Twitter following the federal government's ban of the platform. Now let's tell you how to download the eNaira Speed Wallet and activate it for seamless transactions.
eNaira is here. Get ready to expand the possibilities of what your Naira can do for you by adopting Nigeria's official central bank digital currency. Your eNaira journey begins with the CBN-issued Speed Wallet app. To get started, visit the Google Play Store or Apple App Store, search for eNaira and click on the Install button. Now that you have the Speed app, to register, click on Sign Up, then click on Sign Up with your bank. Find your eNaira partner bank and select. This is any bank you have a verified account number with. The Create Account screen pops up. Insert your 11-digit phone number. Set and confirm your password. This will be your eNaira wallet password going forward. Click on Continue after the button turns green and you will be taken to the personal information screen. Insert the following as used on your BVN: your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your state of origin, your account number in the chosen partner bank, your BVN number. Click on Submit. An email is sent to you with an activation link. Once activated, you have become officially registered. You can fund your consumer wallet when money is sent in from any bank account or from another eNaira Speed Wallet. You can transfer money to the recipient by inserting the recipient's unique payment code or do so via a QR code scan. To register as a merchant, after downloading from your app stores, click on Sign Up with your bank within the Speed Merchant app on the next screen with the business's main signatories' details matching their BVN records. For individuals and for businesses, eNaira and the eNaira Speed Wallets make the worries of handling money yesterday's problem. Begin your journey now. eNaira, same Naira, more possibilities.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, this is from the CBN, where we bring you up to speed on the actions, policies, and economic initiatives of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, and other dignitaries attended the opening of Dutchess International Hospital last Friday in Lagos. The hospital, which is a product of the CBN intervention in the healthcare sector, has been described as Nigeria's first and largest multi-specialty privately owned facility. CBN Governor Mr. Godwin Emefiele at the opening said such facilities help in supporting the growth of the economy, as a healthy workforce is critical towards building a more productive and virile economy. We have details in this report. Friday, October the 22nd, was indeed a historic day for healthcare in Nigeria, as it was the official opening of a world-class international hospital, which boasts of the most modern equipment, techniques, and an array of international and highly experienced medical personnel.
So today is historic because more than at any time in its history, Nigeria has a hospital that will deliver the best of overseas healthcare at home.
We are all at your service, and we'll do our best to make sure that we have preventive health checks to take care of your wellness, and we have very good clinical care. People coming in from all across the world at your service.
A visibly elated Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, whose administration's intervention in the healthcare sector played a major role in realizing the dream of Dutchess International Hospital, said the CBN is supportive of growing the sector to cut back on the vast sum of foreign exchange expended annually on medical tourism.
part of the reason often cited by those who travel to obtain medical services abroad is inadequate basic healthcare infrastructure and obsolete medical device and equipment. Without a doubt, medical tourism puts a huge strain on our foreign reserves. More importantly, for every $1 billion allocated to foreign medical treatment, there is a $1 billion less available to other critical sectors of our economy. As part of these efforts, the CBN, led by the Bankers Committee and select private sector stakeholders, also supported through COVID-19, and I'm talking about the COVID. To further drive the recovery of our economy, monetary policy recognized that while interventions in agriculture and manufacturing sectors are essential, it is also essential that we continue to give support to the medical sector of our country. We have so far disbursed $107.7 billion, supporting 114 healthcare projects, out of which 6 are greenfield, that is new projects, 108 are expansionary, brownfield. And the projects financed include cancer treatment centers, medical diagnostics, pharmaceuticals, dental services, eye clinics, private and public hospitals, and other healthcare services, just to mention a few. We've exceeded $100 billion, and the Monetary Policy Committee has said we should move it further up to $200 billion.
Apart from the reversal of medical tourism abroad, the chairman of Reddington Hospital Group, Dr. Adeyemi Onobowale, stressed that the facility would serve to address the skills gap in medical training in the country.
The Duchess is well equipped and well staffed to serve as a referral center of excellence in many specialties for other hospitals in Nigeria. We also intend to collaborate with the Nigerian Postgraduate Medical College to address the skill gaps in fellowship residency training by offering our facilities and expertise for their use for the training of their fellows. So this hopefully will place them on the same pedestal with their colleagues who were trained abroad by the time they complete their program. Of course, these projects has been made possible by funding from the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Bank of Industry, Access Bank PLC. To all of them, we are very grateful.
The special guest of honor at the event, Nigeria's Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, noted that by both medical and aesthetic standards, comparable to the best hospitals in the world, the Duchess has earned its bragging rights.
So the opening of this state-of-the-art facility also celebrates some other facts. First is that we have all that it takes to become the place of choice for even medical tourists from developed countries looking to jump long queues for specialized procedures at home, or simply shopping for more affordable fees for first-class healthcare. Second, we have by far the largest number of middle to low-income communities and individuals in sub-Saharan Africa at least, who require affordable, high-quality healthcare. So there is a sound business case here. In any event, this is the 15th facility of the Reddington Group, so there must be some business sense in all of this. In any event, the chairman, Yemi Onobowale, is an Ijebu man. So if this didn't make sense, he certainly wouldn't be here. He'll be doing something else, trust me. Third is that with investments like this, seeking high-quality medical personnel, we can even reverse the trend of doctors voting with their feet. And we've seen that, indeed, several doctors who are part of this, the management of this facility, are coming from different parts of the world. The reasons for voting with their feet are obvious: better remuneration, better facilities. But again, only serious private sector investment in high-quality healthcare services offering top compensation for its personnel could possibly create an attractive proposition to reverse the trend. So the only way by which we can ensure that people stay, obviously, is to reward their services. And I think that this is a good way to start.
For quite some time, the dominant school of thought regarding central banking was that squarely focusing on delivering low inflation will eventually lead to greater growth, employment generation, and poverty reduction. But this has not been the case in Nigeria. Therefore, the Central Bank of Nigeria believes it cannot sit idly by and concentrate only on price and monetary stability without taking additional measures to identify productive sectors of the economy and channel credit towards the sectors while imposing proper monitoring. To this end, the policy focus of the CBN in its development finance activities has been to improve the livelihood of rural dwellers and support gainful employment in the urban areas. And that's our package from the CBN this week. You can report unresolved banking issues to the CBN Consumer Protection Department through the email address cpd@cbn.gov.ng with relevant documents. You can also call the CBN Contact Center using the phone line +234 700 2255 226. Remember, local rates may apply. Keep sending your comments and contributions to the email address fromthecbn@gmail.com. Find and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for updates and uploaded episodes of the program. We invite you to join us again next time. I'm William Dada. Stay safe and bye for now.